Dairy farm profits in Gippsland have fallen by 57% in the last year. This makes it the region's lowest return since the 2018-19 milk season, as a drier climate and high costs force farmers to pull back on spending and lean on savings. A new report from Agriculture Victoria found Gippsland average dairy farm profits dropped to $1.09 per kilogram of milk solids, down from $2.53 the previous year. Dairy farmers' payments are based on the amount of milk solids, everything in the milk minus the water they produce. That price is set annually by the major milk companies. The report found that severe rainfall deficiencies in Gippsland was a primary driver in the decline in profitability. Nearham South dairy farmer Dave Johnson told me it's probably the driest season he's experienced in 40 years. He said the season last year wasn't very good. It cost us significantly more to buy in extra feed to make sure the cows were well fed and producing. The season had been so dry, he said his farm had exhausted all of our feed reserves, which we thought we had reasonable levels of. That was probably the biggest impact on the profitability last financial year. The report found the two main things that made managing the dry conditions harder for farmers were a 10% decrease in the average milk price and an 11% increase in feeding costs. Johnson said the next 2 months of weather is critical. It will dictate how much food farmers can store as silage and hay, which will keep the cows milking for longer and cheaper. There's no reserves of soil moisture, he said. If the season cuts out early, then that would put a lot of pressure on profitability again this year. Why has this season been so dry, though? A report from the Bureau of Meteorology and the CSIRO explains that the increase in the concentration of CO2 in the atmosphere from burning coal, oil, and gas has caused a continued decrease in seasonal rainfall across many regions of southern and eastern Australia, which will likely lead to more time in drought. Johnson said he doesn't think there's a massive amount of confidence in the industry at the moment, as the Agriculture Victoria report found that Gippsland's average net farm income was negative for the first time since 2018-19.